In this project, we explain the solar energy, how is it changing us as a society, how it works, how it's generated, and first we start with a description of the solar energy. First, the solar power is energy from the sun that is converted into thermal or electrical energy. The energy is created by the sun, generates energy in its core in a process called nuclear fusion. The potential of solar energy is huge, because it's clean, it's safe, and it prevents destruction of habitats. It helps combat the climate change and can replace current fossil fuels that we're using right now and coal for generation of electricity that produce air, water, and land pollution. To continue, we will compare the solar energy and the fossil fuels energy. For example, the solar energy, its cost is a lot lower over the fossil fuels, but in the other contrary, the fossil fuels, the coal price has went up from $82 to $105, and this is continuing in every country because it is running out. But the solar energy, it is going down every year. It actually has gone 73% lower from the past 10 years. Another thing that we can compare them is that the solar energy is renewable, it's clean. Meanwhile, the fossil fuels, it hurts the environment, it hurts us, it's the causes of public health issues, and it also damages the health of coal mining workers. Meanwhile, the solar energy it's expensive, but it's still worth it, and it actually reduces the carbon footprint. Next up is the requirements of the solar panels. We need to see how much they are, how much do they generate, and the requirements so we can have them, and all the stuff that you need to know about them. More or less, a solar panel generates 290 watts per hour if it's a sunny clear day. And put that about it depends a lot of the weather. But also, it's a very renewable energy. It is consistent, it can be really useful nowadays. And also, we need to know the requirements. Where you can put it, it has to be a very stable roof. You have to check the materials that it is gonna be put on, and how much it's gonna cost. You have to check how long or how big is it gonna be, and the space where you're gonna put it. All of these are really important stuff that you need to know before you can put that solar panel on your house. Also, what we investigated in this project is that nowadays the energy cost is increasing, and so the fossil fuels its price is also increasing. So it's generating a big problem for us. But also, the solar panels cost has decreased, so a lot of people are starting using it. This is generating a change in our society. A little by little, people are actually starting to use the solar panels and using this renewable energy that we need. Even if it is just because of the cost, the people in Mexico and around the world are changing to help the planet. They're using better ways, they're using the wind, but mostly we're using solar panels in our houses, and because they are starting to take action, they starting to know more about the problems that we have nowadays and how we can help, even by just using a different type of energy source of how we can actually help the planet and improve.